So I'm going to explain a little bit about the process and what to expect in the next few minutes. And so basically, I can hear your loved ones in spirit, and I can feel things like how they passed or significant medical history, and then I see things. When they show me things, it's kind of like pictures and memories and things, and I have to try to interpret them. So keep in mind that my interpretation is more wicked Boston, and you're out in Texas, so we'll put it in the correct frame of reference.
Sounds good.
Either now or later. They like to bring up names. They talk about who they're with, who they are, and who's still here. So names can be of the living. I just don't know all the time. And anyone can pop in when we do this, so it's not just limited to relatives. So keep that in mind. And because we have to do like 1-800, dial the dead real quick for radio purposes, I'll ask you in a minute who you're hoping to hear from. But right now, I'm just going to invite them in. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. So, and keep in mind, too, that you could be chosen to pass a message on to another relative or one of your friends. It kind of feels like that because I have a couple of things going on. I have an older male coming through for you, and then I definitely keep feeling a younger male who passed unexpectedly in a sudden, tragic way. So I'm going to start with the older male first. And you have grandfather passed?
Yes.
Okay, because it feels like a grandfather for you who's, one of your guardian angels. And I feel like he might have had something going on in the chest because I keep getting a lot of pressure in here. Do you also understand a younger person who passed unexpectedly?
Not a family member.
Not a family member at all. That's why I felt like I had to explain to you that, I felt like there could be a friend coming through and you need to get a message to your friends or something like that. And I don't think it was recent either. I'll kind of get a feeling. So do you understand that part?
Possibly.
Yeah, so it feels like, maybe a while back, possibly even like late teens, early 20s, it kind of feels like. So when we turn the light on, anyone can come through. Do you also have a grandmother passed?
Well,
even if you didn't know her?
Yeah, I never met her. She died when
because
my
I
dad
heard,
was
even
young.
though you don't know me, I know you. So they become part of our, prayer circle, if you will.
Okay.
The God Squad, I think. That's what it feels like with her. Your grandfather just nicely nudged her out of the way. So I'm just curious, calling in today, were you hoping for your grandfather?
For sure, absolutely.
He's one of the strongest that I feel, or, definitely coming forward first. And did you understand in the chest passing? I think lungs.
Yeah, possibly he had a stroke.
Okay. I think he filled up with fluid, and it was a lung-type congestive heart possibly passing. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. So, who would you like, is there anyone else that you'd like me to try to bring forward for you?
Well, I mean, of course, there's my mother.
Okay, so let's do that. Sometimes they start out light and just sort of line things up and whatnot, and that's her. It feels like her dad was coming through. Was that her? Is it that side of the family for the grandfather?
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. Granted, I have a 50-50 chance. You know what I'm saying? But it does feel like all of a sudden it's your mother's side and everybody on your mother's side coming forward. Okay. And your mom might be a little bit private as far as like sharing her personal stuff on the air. She seems like to have a good sense of humor though about it. And she had illness.
Yes.
So I just heard, oof, I'm just getting chills right now. Like she just said, tell him I'm not sick anymore. I really like her energy. I just feel like warmth, and like she would just do anything for anyone, and I'm getting goosebumps up and down my legs right now.
Oh, that definitely sounds like her. For
She's
sure.
I just want to hug her. She's just awesome. So, and she just keeps smiling. She's telling me, because I'm asking her what was going on, and she's like, never mind. I don't complain. I just keep going. I do the best I can, and you know, I think you're a lot like her like that, but you do overthink, like always in your head. So, where did the two kids come in?
Two additional kids?
Like, meaning, do you have two siblings?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So she wants to make sure that everybody gets a message that she's watching over them. But one seems separated from the other two. Does that make sense? It might just be in distance, like if two live close and one's further away.
Well, all three of us are pretty far apart from each other.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
See, here's where interpretation comes in. Is it two boys and a girl then?
Correct.
Oh, yeah. This is like a psychic game show. So I have to quickly put it together. Because when we don't have our heavy sort of physical body, our spirit body is so light that we miss half of the signs and the ways they're trying to get in touch with us and let us know, hey, I'm right here. I'm your guide. Pray to me. Talk to me. I know you do that with your mother all the time. I don't want to tick off the other siblings, but you are her favorite. She just yelled at me, there are no favorites. It's equal love. It's equal love. But there's something, she's winking that there's special connection with you and your mom. Does that make sense?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, baby, you know it. So, are you her baby, though?
No, I'm the middle child. She's.
Oh, you're the middle.
Yeah, I am.
And, hey, is anybody like Brian or Ryan?
In the family?
It doesn't have to be. It could be like a good friend of yours.
Not that I can think of at the moment.
Okay. And I want you to keep that name in mind, because it can also be for someone in the studio with you.
Okay.
Because that kind of was the vibe that I was getting. So let everyone know that your mom came through, always smiling, never complained, right?
Yep, that's her.
That's her, because every time I go to interview her, never mind, I'm fine. Somebody else needs it more than me. That's how she is still. I love it.
Good.
And this, she just said, bring up the baby. Does someone have a baby?
Not recently.
Okay. It could be after she passed that a baby was born, so I know she... Has it been some time for her, like 2 to 3 years?
It's been 2 years.
2 years, okay. She gave me that quick sort of time feeling. Did a baby come after she passed?
No. Well, I'm pretty sure that my brother's last son was born maybe right after she passed. I'm trying to put the timeline together in my own head here.
Okay. Well, either way, that was the baby when she passed. The baby is so important, and I know that child can see her, and they're going to verify that. I know that child is sensitive and talks to her, and it's just a beautiful thing. I'm just getting chills right now. So keep talking to your mom. Oh, and who's there's a C or a K name connected?
Connected.
Living.
C or a K.
What's that baby's name?
Lincoln.
Okay. I just kept hearing like a k sound, but I don't think it's Lincoln.
Yeah.
I think they're talking about something else. Is someone like Katie or Catherine?
No, I'm just...
Kathleen? Okay, keep that in mind.
Okay.
So, lots of love to you. Your grandfather started us all off. And was he military?
Yes, he was.
He's a very proud military man. He just showed me medals and folding of the flag. Did he get medals?
Yeah, I'm sure he has a couple of those.
He said 3. I want you to check that.
I'll verify
He's very anal about that. So, well, lots of love to you, Aaron. I love that your mom kind of snuck in. And do know she put herself last, just like she did in life. And that's just how she was, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That definitely sounds like her.
Because she's just like, never mind, I'm fine. I don't want any extra attention. I'm fine. And did she have cancer?
Yes.
She just showed me the cancer ribbon and how everybody, keeps her memory alive and does things for her. And I don't know, do you have Relay for Life out there?
We do.
Okay, because she just showed me Relay for Life signs. I didn't know if you...
Yeah, my wife and my daughter did that recently.
For her, right? And their own loved ones? Thank you so much, Aaron. I could just go on and on with you.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for calling in, and we appreciate it.
Yay.
All right.
Keep talking to your mom just like you do. And you connect with her through music, right?
Yeah. She
That's
always
your thing.
enjoyed music.
I mean, obviously, right there,
the
but
station.
I do get there's an extra special way that you connect with her with your music. Did you play an instrument, but you stopped? Like guitar?
No, not really. I never really learned.
Then she just showed me you picking up a guitar, so time to pick up the guitar because it was always your kind of dream, I think. Did you always want to play?
Maybe deep down inside. I think I picked one up when I was really, really little for like a day.
For a day?
Yeah.
All right, well, life is short. Play hard and pick up the guitar.